Hey, what's up, ladies? It's the relationship guru, Sydd Ferrell. Now, I'm back again with another video just to give you ladies. Now, before I get into this video, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and you hit that bell notification so that you're notified every single time I post. And if you are a woman that needs relationship advice, or you want to learn more about how to think like a man, or why men do the things they do, act the way they act, and think the way they think, then I encourage you to book a one-on-one session with me. Link is in the description below, and I can help you out personally, one-on-one, with any questions, concerns, or anything you have regarding your dating life or relationship currently in general. And also, brand new on my website, if you want me to coach you every step of the way, step by step, throughout your dating or relationship process and journey, and you want me to become your personal dating coach long term, then I have a special program just for you. Link is in the description below also, and I can help you out personally again, one-on-one, with any questions, concerns, or anything you have regarding your dating life or relationship currently in general. And also, go pick up my brand new Girls Night card game. It's officially out. So if you're having a game night with your homegirls and you need something to do, then make sure you go pick up my Girls Night card game. It got a lot of fun questions and scenarios about love and relationships and everything all in between. So make sure you go pick that up. Link is in the description below, okay? And then on this hand, we got my brand new ebook. It's called Oh, He's Toxic, Period. And if you never want to be played, used, or manipulated by a man ever again in your whole life, then make sure you go pick up that ebook right there because it's fire, okay? And again, link is in the description below for that also, okay? And also, if you are a woman and you love quotes, dating quotes, relationship quotes, and things like that, then I have something special just for you. I came up with my top 100, yes, 100 dating love quotes for women, right? So if you want to go get that, it's on my website. And again, as usual, the link is in the description below also, okay? So all that's out the way, and we gonna jump right into this video. And this video is titled, Never Trust What a Man Says. You need to watch his actions. So, ladies, don't never just pay attention to anything a man just tell you. Don't just pay attention to what a man just says that comes out his mouth verbally, you know, because a lot of guys, they make fake promises. They promise you things and they don't follow through with them, right? They say one thing, but they do something totally opposite, right? And a lot of times it leaves you confused as a woman because you're wondering why this man told you one thing, but his actions are saying something totally different. So basically, it's sending you mixed signals. It's sending you mixed signals. You don't know how this man really feel about you. You know, he say that he care about you. He say that he really want to be with you, want to marry you, want to have kids with you, blah, blah, blah. He want all that, right? He say all that. He say that you just the best thing that ever happened to him. He say that, you know, he just care about you so much, you everything to him, right? But the way he treats you is the exact opposite. He treats you like trash. He treats you like dirt. This man, he neglect you. This man, he inconsistent. This man, he cheating on you. This man, he lying to you. This man, he disrespecting you. He putting hands on you. He cussing you out in your face. He calling you out your name. He unsupportive. He just want to bring you down. He want to destroy your self-esteem. You know, he act like you don't even exist to him. Like he act like he could really care less about you. He tell you that he care, but his actions are showing you totally different, that he don't care at all. Or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe this man is telling you, hey, you know, I'm not ready for a relationship. Or, hey, you know, I don't really want nothing serious. Or, hey, you know, I just want to be by myself. I don't really want nothing for real. I don't want nothing serious. I just want to hang out, have fun, whatever. I'm not looking for a girlfriend. I'm not looking for a wife, right? But his actions are showing you something totally different, right? He's telling you he don't want a girlfriend. He's telling you he not ready. He's telling you he don't want none of that, nothing serious, right? But in reality, look how he treating you. He holding hands with you, kissing all over you, having consistent sex with you, taking you out on dates, spending money on you, buying you stuff. He acting like he your boyfriend. His actions are showing boyfriend, husband type ways. But what he told you was, I'm not ready for a relationship. So that's where it can get confusing, where it's like he say one thing, but he do something else. Or sometimes he do one thing and then he say something else, So it's like flip-flop. So a lot of times it's real confusing, and I can understand why a lot of women, get confused, because it is confusing, But I'm here to break down the difference in when you need to pay attention to a man's actions and you need to pay attention to a man's words, okay? Because it's a difference, right? So just like in those two examples, if a man tells you that he really cares about you and that he wants to be with you, blah, 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 he loves you so much, but he treats you like trash and he disrespects you, then you need to pay attention to his actions. In that case, if a man tell you, I really care about you, but he treats you like trash, the way a man treats you a lot of times is how he feels about you, right? In this case, okay? So the way he treating you is bad. If he's treating you bad, it is bad, okay? Okay, so that's when you pay attention to a man's actions. If a man is showing you that he don't really mess with you like that he don't really like you like that, if you have to question where do you stand with this man, then a lot of times you already know where you stand. You don't stand nowhere near this man, because clearly he don't want you if he acting like he don't want you, right? And he told you that I really care, but you can't pay attention to his lies. He just feeding you lies. He telling you what you want to hear. So you need to pay attention to his actions. But the one and only time, this is the only time when you need to pay attention to a man's words, is when a man tells you, I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm not looking for nothing serious. I don't want to settle down. I don't want to commit. I don't believe in marriage, whatever, right? He not trying to settle down. If a man tell you that, that is when you should believe him. Anytime a man tell you, I don't want you, anytime a man tell you, I'm not looking for nothing serious, anytime a man let you know, hey, if you looking for a husband, it ain't me. I just want to have fun and kick it, right? Believe what he say. If he say that, believe him. Because it don't matter how well he treating you, right? And in this case, the way he treats you is not how he feels about you, right? He treating you good, right? He taking you out. He, spending money on you. He being real consistent. He call you every day. He check in on you, make sure you good. He treating you like a boyfriend, like a husband, but his words are telling you that that's not really what he want. So now it's confusing with a lot of women, like, what's up? So, but in this case, if he told you I'm not ready, believe him. That's the only time. When a man tell you I'm not ready for a relationship, that's the only time when you believe a man's words over his actions. Any other time, always believe a man's actions, okay? So that's just to clear up everything, because that's when it can get real confusing. That's the only time. If a man tell you I'm not ready for a relationship, believe him. He not ready. He don't want you. Move on. It don't matter how good he treats you. He not ready, right? But everything else, aside from that, you should always believe a man's actions, because majority of the time his actions is going to tell you how he really feels about you. If he treats you like trash, then guess what? That's how he feel about you, like trash. If he treats you good and he want to be with you for real and he actually want to make an effort to commit to you, then that's really how he feels about you. The only time you should not believe his actions is when he tell you I'm not ready for a relationship, because he telling you the truth, right? So don't never get that confused, okay? So hopefully that kind of, broke some stuff down. So hopefully that kind of broke everything down, so it's like, not as confusing. But I can see why it would be mixed signals thrown from a man, But outside of that, now we gonna focus on his actions, right? So don't just always go off what a man tell you. I care about you so much, I want to be with you, blah, blah, blah. But his actions not really showing up. Or he tell you one thing, he tell you I'm gonna come through for you, I'm gonna buy you this, I'm gonna pay for this, I'm gonna do this, but he don't never pull through for you. That's when you need to pay attention to his actions, because his actions are showing you, I don't really care. I'm not a man of my word. I told you that I was going to do something nice for you, or I told you that, I was going to help you out, or I was going to, do whatever for you, but I did not pull through for you. Because a lot of guys, they just all talk. But their actions are showing you that they don't really care. So you as a woman, you just cannot be so gullible. Don't be so gullible anytime a man just try to tell you, you just the best woman in the world. I never felt this way about a woman before. You heard it all before. A lot of guys, they say the same lines with every single girl they date. They say the same thing. I care about you so much. I want to be with you. I want to marry you. Blah, blah, blah. They say the same thing. I never felt this way about a woman before. I promise I never felt this way. He lying, right? And a lot of times you got to let this man show you that he is dependable, right? A man might tell you, yeah, you can depend on me. You can always depend on me. But when it's time for you to depend on him, guess what? He can't pull through for you, or he can't come through or do nothing for you, So that's a problem. So you need to pay attention a lot of times to a man's actions and not just what he tell you, right? And honestly, you need to pay attention to a man's patterns, because a lot of times how a man's patterns are, how consistent he is, how he treats you, a lot of times that's exactly how he feels about you, right? So we're going to jump right into it. And ladies, I'm going to give you my top 5. Yes, 5 reasons why you need to pay attention to a man's actions and not just what comes out his mouth, not just the words, okay? So without further ado, we're going to jump right to it. We're going number 1. So number 1, the first reason why you need to pay attention to a man's actions and not just his words is men will tell you anything to get what they want from you. So a man will tell you anything. The reason why you should not just pay attention to what a man tells you and you need to pay attention to a man's actions is because a man will tell you anything to get what he wants. And you know exactly what a man wants. Everybody know what a man wants. He want the booty, right? He want what's in between your legs. He want the kitty cat. He want the booty, right? He want your body. He trying to have sex with you, right? He wants you bad, right? But he will tell you anything to get what he want. You as a woman, you know what he want, right? He wants sex. But guess what? He also, most men, they automatically assume the woman, you want something too. A lot of times you want a relationship. So he's going to try to be like, hey, if I could get her to like me, if I could spend a little time with her, show her a little interest, if I could show her a little attention, if I could show her, hey, I'm a good guy, you should, give me a chance, then I can make her weak. And then guess what? Now I can have her wrapped around my finger, and now I can use her for anything that I want, just because I told her that, I want to be with her. She's so beautiful. He tell you this all the time. You're so beautiful. You know how I really feel about you, blah, blah, blah. And the only reason why he's saying that is because he wants your booty. He say, hey, if I could give this woman so many compliments, a lot of guys, they know, hey, let me give a woman, all these compliments. You so beautiful. You got a nice outfit on. I like your hair. I like I like those shoes, you know. Hey, you know, you so beautiful. This, you know. I like your smile. You know, he giving you all these compliments. What you think he giving you all these compliments for? Let's be real. You know, I'm not saying he don't really like everything that he's saying, but a lot of times he gassing you up, right? A lot of times he's overly complimenting you to, you know, get you to like him. He's gonna say, if I can call this woman beautiful enough, she's gonna be very flattered. If she get very flattered, then she's going to, you know, want more compliments. She's gonna like me because, you know, I make her feel good, right, about herself. So a lot of times he wants to make you fall in love. You gotta be careful. A lot of guys, they talk a good game. They know how to sweet talk a woman. They know how to, you know, make you laugh and make you smile and blah, blah, blah. But he really got another motive. He really want to just have sex with you and then dump you. He really just want to have sex with you and then kick you to the curb. You know, he don't want nothing else serious with you. But he tell you that he do to get the booty, right? So you gotta be careful, because a lot of guys, they'll use the fact that they know that you probably want a relationship or a marriage one day, or, you know, you're interested in dating, you know, stuff like that. So he's like, okay, this is the exchange. If I can, you know, if I could get her to like me, she'll give me the booty. If I can, you know, talk to her on the phone, if I can text her, if I can, you know, go see her, take her out, hang out with her, call her beautiful, you know, invest into her, then I could get, you know, what I really want. But the whole time, he don't really like you. He don't really want you. He don't really want nothing serious with you. He just want the sex from you just to benefit from you. So that's number one. You got to be careful about how a man just sweet talk you, because a lot of times he just want the booty and that's it, you know. So that runs us right into number two. So number two, the second reason why you should never ever just pay attention to what a man tells you, but you need to pay attention to his actions, is he wants you to lower your guard. So a lot of times when a man is overly nice, when he's just so nice and so polite and just a perfect gentleman and stuff like that, sometimes you gotta be very careful on, you know, how he's portraying himself, especially in the beginning, because sometimes he could be playing his representative, right? It's a lot of guys, they have their representative, you know, mask on, you know, and in a few months, then that mask comes off and you really see who he really is. But for right now, he gonna act like he's just a perfect little angel. He's just opening doors for you. He's calling you every day. You know, he's, you know, investing a lot of time into you, right? But sometimes just because a man invests time into you don't mean necessarily that he want nothing serious with you. He don't want to be with you or marry you or nothing. He don't want to be your boyfriend or nothing. But he just doing it in hopes of getting sex from you, right? So the only reason that he doing this is he's trying to lower your guard. So now you start getting attached to him. He wants to build an attachment with you. He wants to get you hooked on him. He wants to get you just so attached to him that now you just willing to give him anything. And it might even go even further than sex. Sometimes this man, he just want to use you. He tell you, hey, you know, I want to be with you forever. You so beautiful, blah, blah, blah. He only telling you that because he want to be up in your apartment. You know, he want to spend a couple of nights at your apartment, or he want to move in your apartment, or he see that nice car you got. You know, he want to ride around in the car, or he want to, you know, be in the car. He want access to your car. So he say, hey, if I can tell this woman, you know, that I really like her and I can sweet talk her and make her think that I want her and I'm interested, then she will be more willing to give me all her benefits, just like in number one. But now the benefits go even further than just sex. He could be getting money out of you. Maybe this man asking for money, trying to get money out of you to pay for, he want to buy the new video game. He want to buy some new Jordans. He want to buy whatever, he want to do whatever with your money, you know what I'm saying? Or he using you for, like I said, a place to stay. He using you for food in his stomach because you cooking. You be cooking a lot. So he using you because he like, hey, you cook real good. I don't really like you. I don't want to be with you, but I'll take these free meals. Or I'll take, you cleaning up my house, or anything I could benefit from you. Anything. Especially the sex and the money part. If I could benefit anything from you, then I'm okay. But in the long run, you will see that he never really wanted to be with you. He just lied to you to get everything that he wanted out of you. And that's what you call a situationship, right? That's basically what a situationship ends up being, a lot of times. A situationship, a lot of times, is basically a guy that, he act like he your boyfriend. He act like he want to be with you. He tell you that he like you, blah, blah, blah. But he don't never make no real commitment. And he end up getting all the benefits like he is in the commitment with you. But he never officially had to be with you, right? So he got everything out of you like y'all was boyfriend, girlfriend, but he never had to actually make you his girlfriend, right? You get what I'm saying? So that's basically how the situationship starts, So you do not want to be in a situationship. You want to make sure that a man is serious about what he's really trying to present to you. And over time, you'll see if he's fake or if he's real. Because in the beginning, it's always, everybody on their best behavior because, you want to put your best foot forward. You don't want to, you don't want to come on too strong. You don't want to, show maybe your crazy side or whatever. So, you want to keep it cool in the beginning. Everybody trying to keep it cool in the beginning. But over time, you get to see how he really is. So don't just pay attention to what he tell you. Because guess what? If his actions don't show you that he want to be with you, if his actions don't show you that he really want to marry you, if he don't actually put a title on you and commit to you, then guess what? His words don't mean nothing. If a man don't put no title on you, make you his girlfriend, fiance, then his wife, then guess what? His words don't mean nothing. He don't like you that much if you still single. He don't like you that much if you don't have no ring on your finger. He don't like you that much if, y'all not even together. You don't even know what y'all doing. You got to ask this man, what are we? What are we? Because you confused. You don't even know what y'all are. So do not date a guy like that at all. And don't just pay attention to him just sweet talking you. If he don't make no real moves to commit to you, then his words don't mean nothing. Okay, so that's number 2. So number 3. The third reason why you as a woman, you need to pay attention to a man's actions and don't always pay attention to his words and what he just tell you. Don't just be so gullible and just believe everything a man tell you. Number 3 is you will always be disappointed. So if you always believe what a man tell you, you'll always be disappointed. Because guess what? He might tell you a lie. He might tell you something fake and phony. He might tell you something that's not real. And you believe everything that come out of this man's mouth, but he a liar. Or you believe everything that this man tell you, but he only saying things that sound good, but he don't never really, show up to do it. This man told you he was going to, get your oil changed on your car. He still ain't changed the oil on your car. He still ain't took it to the man to go get it, looked at. He know your car need to be fixed on. He ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? He told you he would, but he ain't doing it. You know, you ask this man, you know, to pay for something. You ask this man, you said, hey, you know, I need a little money on the bill. I need this. He said, okay, I'll give you a little money when I get paid, or I'll give you a little money when this. And when it's time for you to get the money, he don't never got it, and he don't never pay you back. You know, he don't never pay you back. He just wants you for the money. He don't never show up and give you the money. You know, he always got some excuse why he can't give you the money. Or, you know, my check, you know, whatever, my check was short, I can't do it this time, whatever. And he said he would, but he not gonna do it, right? Or, you know, this man told you can always depend on me. I'll always come through for you, you know? But the one time you got a flat tire, you on the side of the freeway, you got a flat tire, and you call him, he can't come to your rescue. Oh, I'm busy right now. I can't do it. I can't come get you. Or he don't even answer. You text him, hey, what's going on? Hey, you text this man, hey, you know, I'm on the side of the road. Help, you know, what's up? Where you at? And no reply. Or, hey, that's messed up. That's crazy. You know, did you call AAA? You know, did you call AAA? It's like, nah, you supposed to be AAA, sir. You supposed to be the one come to your girl rescue, right? Now, I understand, you know, AAA could come, but what you got a man for? That's what you got a man for. You got a man, if you need help, he's supposed to be the number one person to come to your rescue. If he absolutely cannot do it, then I can see you calling AAA, whatever, but he ain't even tried to even, you know, come to your rescue. He ain't even tried to. He could have, you know, if he wasn't at work or something, you know, he's sitting at home, or he out with his friends, or he doing something, whatever. He ain't doing nothing. And he know he could have came to your rescue, but he ain't want to do it for whatever reason, right? So you always going to be disappointed. This man going to tell you, I really love you, but he don't never make a commitment with you. He don't never want to be with you. So you disappointed, you know, or this man tell you that he really care about you, but he treats you like trash. He treats you like dirt. So you always gonna be disappointed. You ain't never gonna be happy because he always lying to you. He's not dependable. He always say one thing, but he do something else. He say one thing, but he don't never show up. He's not dependable. So how can you depend on a man to be protector and provider? And how can you expect a man to lead the household if he's not even a good leader? He don't even lead nothing. You know, he don't even show up and spring into action when it's time, you know? So you cannot depend on these types of men, okay? This man will always let you down. You don't never want to be let down. Do you want a man to let you down every single time you need his assistance, you need some help, you need something, and he let you down every time? I can't do it, or I don't want to do it, or I'm not gonna do it, or some type of excuse as to why he can't do it, why he can't show up for you? You tired of the excuses. You don't want that. You want a man that's dependable. You want a man that you can call and he gonna show up. You want a man that, you know, when you need him, he there for you. When he say he gonna do something, he do it. When every time this man say he gonna show up and you need some help, you need anything, he got your back. That's the type of man that you need in your life. You need a man that got your back, that actually show you with his actions and his words. His actions and his words need to align together. A lot of times his actions say one thing, but his words say another thing. His words say one thing, his actions say another thing. It's confusing. But you got to make sure that his actions and his words are on the same correlation. You got to make sure that his actions and his words are the same, you know, or aligned together. His actions need to show you that he care, and his words need to tell you that he care. And he need to actually commit to you. And that's how you really know, you know? So that's number 3, okay? So number 4. The fourth reason why you as a woman, you should never believe, never trust what a man tell you. You need to pay attention to his actions. A lot of times, most times, is You will always have trust issues. So, because you as a woman, you've been let down so many times. This man that let you down so many times, you can't even count. You just stop counting. You stop even trying to depend on him. You don't even ask him no more. You ain't even trying to get him to do nothing for you because you know it ain't gonna be done, right? And a lot of times that's not fair to you. So you will have trust issues. You will develop trust issues because this man didn't pull through for you, or this man say one thing and do something else. Now, a lot of times, you know, when you start dating other men or either just friends and family, you know, it might make you real cautious, or it might make you, you know, just pay more attention to how people are around you, you know, because you start feeling like, hey, if this man will lie to me in my face and he tell me that he love me, but he treat me like trash, then, you know, what about your friends and family, you know, or other men that you date? You know, are they lying to you too? They tell you that they care about you, or they tell you that, you know, they love you, stuff like that. But are they lying? You know, will they pull through for you? So maybe you start feeling like, hey, I need to just depend on myself because I can't depend on nobody. This man obviously showed me, that he is not dependable, so I can't depend on nobody but myself. So now you got trust issues. Now you shut down from everybody, especially the guys that you date after him, because this one guy, he told you so many lies. He lied and lied and lied. Now you gonna start thinking, hey, all men are liars. Hey, this guy a liar. Hey, the next guy, let me see if you lying. Let me make sure you're not lying to me. Because now you on guard. You know, now you just, you know, you're real alert now. Now you're kind of paranoid because you don't want to get hurt again. A lot of times you got trust issues because this man, you know, he done hurt you so many times. This man that broke your heart so many times that now you can't even trust nobody, you know? Now you can't give your heart to nobody. You can't trust nobody with your heart. You can't trust nobody with your feelings. You can't trust nobody with your emotions because you feel like they gonna do you the same way this guy did you, you know? And especially with other men that you date, like I said, because if one guy would do it, you probably gonna feel like, hey, what's gonna stop the next guy? How do I know if the next guy is serious? You know, one guy told me that he was serious, but he lied to me and treated me like trash or disrespected me, you know? So how do I know the next guy ain't gonna do the same thing? How do I know the next guy ain't gonna do the same thing? How I know if he's genuine or if he's not? How do I know if he's real or if he's fake? How do I know if he's for real or not? Because the last guy obviously showed me that a man can tell you anything, but they be lying, right? So you will forever, a lot of times, develop trust issues with certain men and with everybody. And you don't want to just shut down from everybody. You know, it's good to keep your eyes open. I'm not saying that. Always keep your eyes open. Always be alert. Always be on guard when you're dating out here, right? But you got to give people some sort of, you know, trust, you know? Otherwise, you ain't gonna have nobody. If you don't trust nobody, you ain't never gonna have a man. You gonna have to, you know, give a little bit as it's earned, you know? As he earns his trust, you know, you'll get to trust him more as he earns his trust, you know? So eventually, you're gonna have to develop a form of trust within a man if you're gonna have him around you. Why would you have a man around you that you don't trust? You know, maybe you got kids. Why would you have a man around you don't trust around your kids? Why would you have a man around you that you don't trust with you or your life, you know? So you want to have a man that you can trust, you know? So to stop all the trust issues, just keep your eyes open and just pay attention to how a man treats you and if he's serious about you and not just his words, okay? So that's number 4. So number 5. The fifth and last and final reason why you as a woman, You need to pay attention to a man's actions and not just his words and what comes out his mouth every single time. Is a man will never respect you. So he can never respect you. How can I, as a man, respect a woman that's going to believe anything I tell her? If I tell this woman the sky is red, she believes me. If I tell this girl that grass is orange, she gonna say, oh, grass is not green, it's orange. You know, I can tell this woman anything and she believe me. Even if it's fake, even if it's phony. Look how much power I got over her. If I could tell her and I could manipulate her, even if she knows the truth, or even if I send her the red flags, she just ignores the red flags or whatever, and she just believes everything that comes out my mouth. Look how much power I have. I can tell this woman to do anything. I can lie to her. I can tell her to do anything and she'll do it because she's real vulnerable. She's real green. She's real naive. She's real ignorant to what, I'm trying to do. She's easily seduced, right? She's easily manipulated, right? I can manipulate her so easily. So a lot of guys, they'll never respect you. I can't respect a woman that don't have no mind of her own, that don't think for herself. I can't respect a woman that, believe everything that come out my mouth and she don't have a mind of her own to say, hold on, something ain't right, or hold on, it sound good, but let me see if you're really real, or hey, it sound good, but I'm not impressed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys do not respect women that are too easily impressed. You're too easily impressed. You like me so much, I got a control over you, I got a hold over you. Anything I say, anything I do, I can tell you to jump, you gonna tell me, ask me how high. I can tell you do anything and you're going to do it regardless of how you feel, regardless of anything, because it's me, and that's how it's going to be. So this man will honestly just use you. He will use you for everything you got. He'll use you for your sex, your booty. He'll use you for, your cooking and cleaning. He'll use you for everything. This man will always use you because he does not respect you. If he does not respect you, he will never be with you. If he will never be with you, then you're wasting your time, right? Because he will always feel like he can always just get over on you. He can always just, take from you and use you, and you will never do nothing about it, right? So do not be that type of girl, okay? So always pay attention to the way a man treats you and not just what he tells you. And also make sure that his actions and his words line up together, right? And lastly, the only time you should believe a man's words over his actions is when he tell you, I'm not ready for a relationship, or I don't believe in commitment, I don't believe in marriage. Believe him. That's the only time you need to believe a man's actions over his words, right? So ladies, I hope you enjoyed this video. These are my top 5 reasons why you as a woman, you should never ever just trust a man's words. You need to pay attention to his actions, okay? So ladies, again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Hit that bell notification for me, and I'm out of here. So, to the next video.